shadow I grow. I'm reaching light through the struggle. Just like the seed, I'm chasing the wonder. I unravel myself in slow motion. Hey, oh, hey, oh, ah, oh, hey, oh, ah. Hey, oh, hey, oh, ah, oh, hey, oh, ah.
Wagwan people thems. So this is a little bit of Aurora, which again, man, I just have these artists and I don't see them. I'm like, I just miss you on my screen. I miss y'all. Sorry, I thought that was a spider. I was about to knock over the whole recording set. I am not the biggest fan. I don't care about Charlotte or her web. Like, do what you're doing, just not in my house. Anyway, so yeah, this is, and I know this is weird, I know Aurora loves like all like bugs and creeper crawlies and that kind of stuff, and that's lovely, each to their own. I mean, like, I'm now quite paranoid. Anyway, so this is her singing The Seed. So there's a few like concerts of hers, like mini concerts and that kind of stuff that I need to watch, but I just wanted to watch something that I could kind of watch as a singular performance. So this is one of the first one I came across. I liked the thumbnail. So let's see what it's saying. So this is called The Seed by Aurora.
Just like the seed, I don't know where to go. Through dirt and shadow I grow. I'm reaching light through the struggle. Just like the seed, I'm chasing the wonder. I unravel myself in slow motion. Hey, oh, hey, oh, ah, oh, hey, oh, ah. Hey, oh, hey, oh, ah, oh, hey, oh, ah. You cannot eat money, oh no. Oh, you cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree has fallen and the rivers are poison, you cannot eat money, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, you cannot eat money, oh no. Oh, you cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree has fallen and the rivers are poison, you cannot eat money, oh no. Suffocate me, so my tears can be rain. I will water the ground where I stand, so the flowers can grow back again. 'Cause just like the seed, everything wants to live. We are burning our fingers, but we learn and forget. Hey, oh, hey, oh, ah, oh, hey, oh, ah. Hey, oh, hey, oh, ah, oh, hey, oh, ah. Hey, oh, hey, oh, ah, oh, hey, oh, ah. You cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree has fallen and the rivers are poison, you cannot eat money, oh no. Oh, you cannot eat money, oh no. Oh, you cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree has fallen and the rivers are poison, you cannot eat money, oh no. Feed me sunlight, feed me air. Feed me truth and feed me prayer. Feed me sunlight, feed me air. Feed me truth and feed me prayers. on. When the last tree has fallen and the rivers are poison, you cannot eat manana. You cannot eat manana. You cannot eat manana. When the last tree has fallen and the rivers are poison, you cannot eat manana.
I feel like a bit of a broken record, because I feel like I say this all the time, but I feel like that could have been my favourite performance of hers. For many reasons. Like I feel, I don't know about anybody else, but I personally feel like I have just witnessed an actual like nature fairy, like fairy of nature, fairy of the West Forest, of the green fields and the meadows and the lambs and the trees, that has just sang and performed a spell which included music. Because I've said it from the day that I saw her for the first time, that like she is it's beyond enchanting. Like to the point where I'm like, did you actually cast a spell? Like, is there some kind of like something within this song that I'm not even picking up on, that like you because right now I'm like, where's that poor little spider? Because everything wants to live. Oh, there wasn't one. See, I'm that like, oh, let me help my little 8-legged friend. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, even as I'm saying it, I'm like, I don't know how. So I'm just glad it's not here. But the point is, like, that impact and that feel that she's left me feeling like, you know, just like the seed, everything wants to grow, everything wants to live. Do you know what I mean? Like, give me sunlight, give me air. Do you know what I mean? Like, and if you suffocate me, let my tears become the rain. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't eat money on them. You can't eat money on them. So when the last tree is falling and the rivers are poisoned, what are you gonna do? And I feel like it's such a pertinent song for right now, because there are so many polar opposite opinions, which I always think is really crazy, that like we can have such polarizing opinions about something that's so colossal. But you know, when it comes to things like climate change and, you know, the kind of, you know, doing better for the environment and respecting the planet that we live on, you know, it's just really crazy that we're having these debates and having these conversations, and it's just really, yeah, it's a really apt song, I think, for the times that we're living in, and you can tell that she just lives and breathes by what she's singing about as well. Like, there's just this authenticity that comes from her, from the first hair on her head right to the last sparkle sock down her toe. You know, everything about the way that she's dressed, the way she moves, like she is the moment. Do you know what I mean? Like, when she's singing, like, she is that moment, and she is the music. Like, every lick, every hand, every dramatic, like everything. And I think also what I liked about this, vocally, I feel like there was some really just, because I've said before that, like, you know, her style of singing to me is a lot more low key, and I always go back to Jennifer Hudson. But in terms of that, like, raw gospel, like, it's completely different. Like, it's like comparing pears and I don't know, bottles of pear vodka. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're just not the same. Like, even though it's got pear in it. So yeah, so there's like, and she still had those really soft, haunting moments, but she also had some really strong, striking vocals within this as well, piercingly so. You know, really high, really strong, again effortless to her, which I thought, wow, that's actually really as much as I've seen of you, like, and I have seen you do things like that, like, I just felt more of its abundance in this song. The band, I thought the backing vocals were amazing as well from the guys, and that very kind of do 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 do, like that was like almost like a sea chanty kind of thing. And then you had the other female that was playing guitar as well, I think, that was also providing vocals, and they were like top draw as well. I also love the fact there were just some random yellow trainers that were just on the side there. I don't know if these are just AURORA trainers that she took off and were like, that contrasts really well with the white. But I kept spotting them. I'm like, that's really cool. That like, I need to get some yellow trainers. So yeah, all in all, I just really enjoyed that. Like, I thought it was really, really, really good. Really powerful message. Again, really haunting. Like, it was like a chant almost. You know what I mean? Like, it just so. At one point, I actually closed my eyes. And then I had to remind myself, this is a reaction. You're not just chilling at home here, Lewis. This is a reaction. Open your eyes, boy. Yeah, because it was just so easy to fall into this. I said this magical, like pixie fairy folk world. She's just beautiful. I love her. Yes, I'd love to know what you guys thought of this. What were your thoughts when you first heard this song? And what were your takeaways from this? Can you think of any other live performances, singular ones, that'd be good for me to look at after this one? And yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts. If you did enjoy this, then do drop me a like and subscribe. That would be pretty awesome of you. That'd be pretty awesome. What would be even more awesomer is I also have a Patreon as well. So if you want to head over there, if you want to, head over there and show me any kind of love. It's just great support for the channel. You know, we're trying to grow the channel. You know, get me out of my 9-to-5 so I can do this more regular and get more content out to you guys. But there's just more perks and stuff for you there as well, and get to interact with me and get, you know, your reaction requests ahead of the curve. So yeah, feel free to head on over there. But that's also fine if not. But for now, thanks so much for watching with me, and I hope to see you on the next one.